Okay, now another train car sequence. This one's pretty fun though. There's an ammo box in the very back, and you get your rocket launcher. And there's a health pack box in the front. So you can take out those cars very easily. There's also a trophy for shooting out the driver on, I don't know, 3 cars, something like that.
With just a regular gun?
With just a gun. So if you can kill the driver however many times without destroying the car,
yeah,
then you get a trophy. And I think I might have got that on this recording. I'm not sure. Anyway, just use the wildfire or the secondary on the carbine for all these things, for all these guys. The wildfire is surprisingly hard to level up, so this is a great opportunity to get a lot of experience with it with the infinite ammo. And just keep blasting them. Throughout this mission, there'll be a couple sequences or a couple times when you have to disconnect a train car because it's falling apart and it's going to flip the whole train or some shit like that. So be sure to fill up on ammo from the ammo box before you cut off that part of the train.
And you have infinite first aids?
You have infinite first aids again. That part of the car is like the front part of the car, so that'll never disappear. So yeah, we can go back to some of these comments. Or the hardest guides we've ever made. Yeah, God of War 2 is up there. I think puzzle games have surprisingly good challenges.
But once you know them,
yeah,
like it's easy to look up how to do it.
Yes.
Like there's some games where no matter how well you know it in and out, you gotta have the skill to pull off the headshot at the end.
Yep, exactly. What about Catherine? I didn't play that at all, but that looked like it was a crazy combination of like speed testing, because there was a big monster chasing you, but
there
you
wasn't
also
always a big monster.
Oh.
It'd be like the last section, and that part with the monster chasing you was just crazy. Because like you die because you make it, you make it 10 steps, and you know those 10 steps, and then you're trying to figure out of the 11th and 12th steps, but you got to figure it out quick because there's someone on your ass.
That reminds me of like old school NES games like Mega Man or something like that, where you have to fucking nail the first section just to get a little bit further.
Yes.
And then you die, you start from the beginning of the level, and then you're
like, okay, the first part's easy, and then you learn a little bit more.
And then at the 30th time through it, you're screwing up on the first step.
And then you want to like throw the controller.
Fuck me. All right, deep breath, focus. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
That was an awesome jump by the car. I wish cars really jumped like that.
Yeah.
Don't you? It'd be a lot more fun trip to the grocery store.
Yeah. So, playing this, does it give you any desire to play Ratchet and Clank?
Yes, actually. Those games are I've only played a few minutes of one of them on the PlayStation 2, and I think I played the demo for the most recent one to come out on the PlayStation 3. And they're fun games. There's a lot of crazy combat, a lot of crazy guns. They don't take themselves nearly as seriously as this game does, which I like. I like the lightheartedness of it. And
I used to love that kind of game.
The kind of comedy in it.
Back when we were playing the N64, that's the rare kind of game.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's an excellent analogy.
It's like rare.
I could definitely see that being a rare game.
Yeah.
From Donkey Kong. No. What was the name of it?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie,
Donkey Kong 64 was like that.
Is Donkey Kong 64, is that the big island one that's just like Banjo-Kazooie?
And it's 3D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like that. That's what I was trying to think of the name. Yeah, stuff like that. I love those games. And I think I still do. But I remember the last one, we paid Swaggers to make a collectibles guide for it. So I'm hoping that there'll be a reason for us to make a guide for it, because I don't remember them being particularly difficult games. Maybe they are, but they don't I don't think that they're going to warrant a walkthrough. Maybe like a hidden guide or like a hidden items, like secret paths. Because I remember there being a lot of different branching paths and a lot of different side things to do. Like it was almost a game like Zelda or Metroid, where you get a weapon, or like you see an area that's locked and you can only shoot this one target to open the door with a certain gun that you get a lot later on in the game. So,
Like the double claw shot.
Yeah, exactly. Or the iron boots to walk on the bottom of the lake.
Right.
Stuff like that. Anyway, oh my god. Was it this year? Yeah, it was earlier on this year that I was streaming a whole bunch of Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, and you had like the cheats on so you could fly.
Oh, the cheats were so much fun in that game. That was the best part of that. Pressing select to levitate up in the air.
Yeah.
God, that was great.
So do you have any desire to play that game in 3D?
No, not at all. No, but the reason I thought of that was because we're talking about Zelda, and I don't think I beat the Water Temple. I think that's where I quit playing and said, fuck it, I'm doing something else.
I don't think you played... I don't know if you even got that far.
No, I did get to the Water Temple. I remember...
I don't think I watched that much of it then.
I remember Zom Benjamin and a bunch of other people in the stream, like, telling me what to do and walking me through the game. So you don't have to lock on with that rocket launcher, and sometimes it's better that you don't. Like in, I don't know. Sometimes it's more fun not to.
And just
to kind of lead them a little bit and try to get lucky.
So is this part difficult at all?
Not really, because you have infinite health. So as long as you're smart about where you're kind of positioning yourself on the train, and as long as you don't blow yourself up with rockets, which you can do.
Like hit the wall?
Yeah, exactly. There's no threading the needle.
I see.
The little cracks in the wall with rockets.
Did you die there?
I think I did.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it's not particularly challenging.
The hailing?
I think it's rain or something.
That is some very...
The hardest part of this, though, is when the dudes get on the train itself and you have to shoot them.
Yeah.
Like, because there's not a lot of cover. But, yeah, I am looking forward to Ratchet and Clank. That comes out in like a month. Is it written down?
Yeah, October 18th.
October 18th. The same day as Batman.
Oh, well, that's getting overlooked.
Well, one of us is going to be doing Batman. One of us is going to be doing Ratchet. And I made the first Batman guide.
And I have no interest in playing Ratchet.
Now, you can make the Batman guide if you want. There's going to be a shitload of collectibles.
Oh, I know. I mean, it's going to be a big guide.
Very big guide. Huge guide.
I mean, if it's
and they're definitely
supposed to be bigger than the first one, right?
The first one was a pretty long game, too.
Yeah, it was. And there was a lot of crap to find.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of crap.
Swagger's made a great guide for that, too. We paid him to do a collectibles guide. And I was expecting just videos, but he made, like, a fully interactive map. And, like, took screenshots of the game, photoshopped them, and put, like, labels over where every single collectible was. And then, like, I don't know how he did it. I assume it's just some sort of code generator. Had little pop-ups on every number that showed the actual video of where every single collectible was.
Yeah, I kind of had a vague sense of that, but that sounds pretty sweet.
It was really well done. Anyway, so that's basically the end of this level. The crazy spiders the Great Queen spiders are coming. So just hide back here and...
Kind of reminds me of Half-Life, like those tripod things.
Oh, yeah. I can kind of see that. Except those are like completely mechanical.
Yeah.
303, the best area code.
The 3. The 3.
It kind of sucks how much of a one-hit wonder 303 was. Because they're like from right where we used to live.
Yeah, I like their first CD pretty much.
Yeah, but that's
through and through.
No one heard their first CD except for people from Boulder.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway.
Don't trust a hoe.